Gold Season Project. My name is Roosevelt. You can call me Roosevelt, and multiple nicknames that I have as well, Rosie, Rose, etc., and so much more. However, I want to give this introductory video and week 1 of the Gold Season Project. What went on as far as to the idea of the Gold Season Project, it all stemmed from my 31st year birthday. You see, on the 31st, I turned 31 years old. So that is a golden birthday in today's society. Now, I did not pre-plan this. This was something that I came up with during the week of my birthday. And I was speaking with friends. They were telling me that you are turning 31 on the 31st. Do you know that that is something that happened once in a lifetime? That is a golden birthday, it is called. I was like, really? So as I pondered upon that idea that this is something very unique, I thought about, you know, a lot of time we celebrate just that day for the year on our regular birthday. However, for this special occasion, I have decided to celebrate the days within the year. You know, it's not just the year itself. However, it is the days in the year that counts, that make up the year. And so that is the idea that came about to the Gold Season Project. It is a play on to the golden birthday that I am having at this time. So on the 31st of July, I turned 31 years old. And as a gift to myself, I have decided to venture upon this project, the Gold Season Project. The gift in itself is present day gifts. You know, it is the days in the year that I'm looking into. 365 days in the year. I plan on doing reels, Instagram reels. A reel a day for 365 days. You may have already seen I have started doing the reels. Since the 31st, I've been posting continually. And until now, I've also planned on doing a video once a week. That is a YouTube video. So that would equal to 52 videos in the year. So this is the grand scheme of the Gold Season Project. It is to capture this present I have gifted myself, 365 present days of reels and YouTube videos, a video a week. So this is week 1. Week 1 is fairly short. This is an introductory week video. Let's dive more into it. What subjects will I be covering in these videos? So the Gold Season Project will be centered around my hobbies, my daily hobbies. I have multiple hobbies, to name a few. I like cooking. I like learning new languages. I like traveling, photography. At one point, many of you know that I've had my own photography business. Shout out to Tropical Lens Photography. I have even obtained a digital media photography certificate at the local college. I hope all my photography friends and partners are doing well in their ventures in photography, and may you continue on. However, above all my hobbies that I have, and niches as well. A niche you can say like real estate. You know, I'm still getting spam emails and messages in real estate. That journey is currently on pause, but I have other niches like the real estate. However, above all my hobbies, my favorite of them all would be physical fitness in the form of track sprinting. And this is my favorite. So most of the videos that you will be seeing would be based around my journey and fitness and running and training and that fitness of the body and maintaining its healthful aspect. So that's why you would be seeing the most throughout the posts that I will be posting. Why? Again, with the sprinting itself, there are so many components that goes into it. When you look into the Bible, as I am a biblical man, and myself. You see that, in the scriptures it says strive to enter in. When it comes to sprinting, it's a continual striving. You have to keep your body in shape in order to perform well. It's a striving. It says let us run with endurance the race that is set before us, while looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith. So applying that principle, when you have something before you, you have to strive and you have to run and do those things that is conducive to bettering yourself. So many things in the Bible that speaks about running, striving, enduring, fight the good fight of faith. All of these things, when it comes to sprinting, even if you have injuries, you have certain tweaks, but you have to have that willingness. If you are willing to overcome, willing to do that never give up mentality, right? Doing the little things, you can be whole again. God will make you whole. He says, I will heal their backsliding. I will love them freely, not only physically, but mentally, spiritually. All of these aspects, when you talk about perseverance, trials and tribulation that come your way, you can overcome. Things like poverty, things like homelessness, things like a broken home. God says He can give us His riches for our poverty, our homelessness for mansions above, broken homes for the adoption unto heavenly angels' homes. This is what God desires. However, through this journey of physical fitness, you will learn things on preserving the body and of building the body for peak performance, not just to run and do a sporting event, no, but for daily activities. And you hear the term health is wealth. So in this journey of the Goal Season Project, I am embarking onto a longevity of wealth, because I am preserving my health. Health is wealth. And so I hope that through this daily post that I make, you can gain tips and different things that you can implement into your life that will better yourself, whether it be drinking more water or going for a walk or being out in nature. Because I will again post things around my daily habits. You may see some things on cooking, so many other things. And all of this, I don't do this full time. Everything that you will be seeing is things that I do on my free time. Like everyone else, or most people, I work a full-time job, 8.5 hours a day, 5 days a week. So the things that I do, those are my free time, my fun time, the sprinting. I do it because it's my fun time. And we all have 24 hours in a day. I find the time. I'm sure you can too, to find the time. I also, have worship, and between the Friday set of sun to Saturday set of sun, it is termed the biblical Sabbath. On that time frame, I will generally have different youth studies, chapel services, different evangelistic work, so many other things that I do on my off times as well. So that is generally my rest time. All of our days are structured differently, but we all have that 24-hour token God has given every man. And so this is what you will be seeing on the Goal Season Project. It is my journey of health and fitness. Not only that, things that I do on my days off, my free time, my fun time, on my hobby times. I will be posting those on my Instagram Reels and YouTube videos as well. And again, everyone was born on purpose, with a purpose, for a purpose. God has ordained us all. He called us all onto this world, not to be nobodies, but we are somebody. He called all of us worthy. He would have died for one soul. I'm lucky that I was born on the day that I was born. You know, nobody knows the exact day or hour of their birth. Yes, you know, doctors may say you have a 9-month window, but anything outside of that, it is all God's timing. Your birthday is special, my birthday is special. We are all special in the eyes of God. You know, some are born in the winter, some in the fall, some in the summer, some in the spring. You know, so many different times and seasons. Others in the north, south, east, west, different parts of the globe. You know, some in rich palaces, others in the lowest of dales. Whatever the location may be, whatever the time of the day, in the morning, afternoon, or night, you are special. You are created for a purpose. You know, I was born in the island of Hispaniola, Haiti. You know, Hispaniola shared with DR as well. Different upbringings we all have, but God, whatever your lot may be, God desires to still use you, and He wants you to be in health, to prosper, and that's His goal. And this is my journey and the Goal Season Project to do this birthday present for myself. You know, you have to love yourself. How can you love someone else if you don't love yourself? So I'm giving myself this gift, showering myself with these presents, 365 days of presents, and I hope that you'll be benefited. You know, these will be a wellspring of life to your soul. And the goal, objective, you know, it is that we may flower, we may blossom, you know, like the trees of the field, like the flowers, like the trees and flowers of the field. We can grow and blossom and reap a summer harvest at the end of this project. And I thank you again for tuning in. I hope that you subscribe, share, and like this video, and also share it with a friend. Don't keep these blessings to yourself. And thank you again for tuning in. Until next time, Rose Gold out.